Hello guys, it's On the Husky here. Welcome back to another video, and I hope you guys are doing great today. And today, it's the last street. We're on to Firecat Alley today. Last episode, we ended up taking down General Achilles after a little bit of orneriness from Nolan and Cyrus Drake. But either way, we were able to get it done, and now that leaves Firecat Alley, which, being ice, you'd think it might be actually a breeze. We'll see what happens, because, well, you know, fire does like the ice shield, so we'll see what happens. So, here we go.
Halt! Oh, you're that Unicorn Way hero wizard, aren't you? What? Sergeant Muldoon sent you? Woo! I need all the help I can get. This street is ablaze, wizard, and not in the way it's always ablaze. It's been completely consumed by anger and hostility and violence. The fire elves have gone insane. A gaggle of them even broke down the gate to the dark cave. Now the undead have spilled out into the street. I can't hold all these roving mobs of mayhem at bay alone. Please, wizard, can you drive the haunted minions back?
If I must. I mean, I'm not too keen on beating down. Well, this is the second time we've had to beat down haunted minions. We had to beat down haunted minions on the first street that we did, Triton Avenue. So, if we gotta do it again, we'll do it again. Yeah, that's one down. We just gotta take down one more and we'll be good to go. So, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I personally did as well. I had a great weekend. And the main reason why it was such a great weekend is because I was able to put out a lot of videos. Like, a lot. Like, 2 videos a day a lot. Which, obviously, is not going to be every day. I get that. Obviously, you can't always put 2 videos out in a day. It just doesn't happen. So, now that we're into a new week, I'll probably slow it down.
Truce. We'll keep to this corner of the street. But we're not going back in the dark cave. It's spooky in there.
Okay.
The undead have promised not to venture any farther? It's not ideal, but after everything else that's happened here, I call that a win. It all started when the Fire Elves were rehearsing the song Recollection from Firecats, the musical. Everything was going fine, pitchy soprano solo aside, when one of the Fire Elves suddenly shot a tiny arrow at me. Then another elf joined in, then another. The animosity spread like wildfire. Now even the lawn decorations have risen up and gone all stabby.
What does that mean?
A wizard named Lizzo Firespitter was coaching the elves on singing before the trouble started. I saw them attack her. I wanted to help, but I simply had to secure this position. Now I'm the only thing standing between all this chaos and Old Town. Please, will you check on Lizzo?
Oh boy. Well, this looks like the usual problem solving that we're used to as a young wizard so far, so well, no time like the present, right? Let's get this done.
This is no place for a newbie like you. Wait! You're the new kid who cleaned up Unicorn Way, aren't you? Well, I'm glad you're here now. Some fire elves attacked me and stole my spell book. The truth hurts, but I'm literally powerless without it. Could you get my spell book back? You will? Thanks. Just try to be gentle, okay? The fire elves aren't evil. Something has corrupted them.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, you know what we gotta do. usual hero antics must continue. Truly the stuff of legend. Truly. This is not killing. No matter how, any way you look at it, this is not killing. I called it as soon as I saw the 95. Trust me. Okay. Well, that's good. Not ideal, but it gets the job done. But yeah, so I guess while we continue on questing here, yeah, like I was saying about the whole, 2 videos a day, that was actually, I'm very proud that I was able to get that many videos out for you guys. Because obviously I don't, like I said, it's not going to be all the time I'll be able to do something like that, just because, certain things go on and all that, but I'm very glad that I was. And so far, I mean, I've been getting, these people have been watching, and I'm glad that you guys are still coming back to watch me after, I took that super long break. I mean, obviously, I wish I could have came. Obviously, I was just waiting for the holidays, but I would have loved to come back sooner and continue on. But for now, this is good enough. Nothing to worry about.
Firefrorfiddle! Burnt out ends of smoky days! The stale cold smell of morning! Firefrorfiddle!
I think that is going to be a... Okay.
My spell book! Thank you! You really are as talented as they say. However, we're gonna need more than talent to help the fire elves. I have no idea what's causing my little friends to go cuckoo bananas like this, or how to help them. But I might know of someone who does. There's a rumor of a witch who was fired from Ravenwood that lives in hiding here on Firecat Alley. They say she turned a kid into a humongo frog. I think we can convince her to use her advanced magical prowess to help the fire elves. I might be too optimistic, but that's a human in me. The wizard in me is worried she's the one who caused all this. Either way, we need to find her. Perhaps one of the other denizens knows how. I saw Shellis Gruffheart cowering in a corner at the top of the hill instead of helping me while I was running for my life earlier. Oh well, go ask Shellis if he knows where the witch lives.
Hard is it? I mean, I guess he could. It just depends.
Leave me alone! Oh, you're a wizard. Wait, you're not 2 fire elves in a wizard costume, are you? No? You promise? 'Cause I know ice magic. Okay. I believe you.
I'm sorry.
Which is good, because I don't know a lick of ice magic. So, are you here to save me, magical child? Not quite. Fair enough.
What do you want then? Do I know where the old witch is? I'm not sure. What I am sure of is that the bedeviled fire elves stole my strongbox.
Yeah.
My entire month's earnings are in that box, wizard. You get my strongbox back.
Wink, wink. And maybe I'll remember the answer to your question.
Oh, aren't we? Aren't we a little snob today, aren't we? Alright. Well, I mean, got nothing else better to do. I mean, when you're trying to save an entire city from a super powerful evil necromancer, I guess you have to really try to get every lead that you can, but... Yeah. Alright. There we go. Quickly grab a health wisp. And then go back to beating up these guys. This can either go really well or really badly. I just don't know which way. Well, going first can be good in some cases, but sometimes it won't. Mainly the case that, you know, they do carry ice shields, so, you know, we're just hoping that they don't ice shield on top of us the turn after I trap. So, there you go. Couldn't find that any better. Good work, good work. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what else to talk about while we quest here. Mainly because, you know, obviously, you know, it's really more or less.
Firefrorfiddle, as he loves to tell. Firefrorfiddle, the fiend of the fell. Firefrorfiddle, Firefrorfiddle.
Oh my goodness. I have to hear one more fire elf say that. I'm going to for real delete this wizard.
My
That's a joke.
Strapbox. Thank you. Now about your question. I can't say for certain she's a witch, but there's a peculiar hermit who lives down the way. She keeps her windows drawn, and there's often strange smoke billowing from her chimney. That's the best I can give you. Hope it helps.
Oh yeah, by the way, we can actually... Now, this mark that I'm going to place inside the hermit's house is actually very helpful. Because we have to go here at least 3 times. We have to go here multiple times throughout the quest line. So, putting it in here is a great idea.
What? How dare you interrupt an old woman from her stories? Did Ambrose send you to banish me? Well, I'm not going without a fight. What's that? Corrupted fire elves? Murderous magma men? The undead have spilled from Dark Cave? They need the witch's help? First off, I'm 100% not that witch. Or any witch for that matter. I'm an alchemist. Secondly, this sounds like a city guard job. The guard is pinned down. Ugh, typical. All right then, I'll help. But I need to know exactly what we're dealing with here. Take this special vial and collect a sample of magma from those magma men you mentioned for me
Okay,
to
so we're gonna place
analyze. We'll
the
go
mark
from
right
there.
here. Now, here is a special tip that is now very helpful. So, if you're doing a quest like this and you need to get back to a place quicker, especially if you need to go back to it multiple times during a playthrough, I can set that mark there. And pretty much I can teleport to that mark pretty much forever. So, the multiple times I need to come back to her where I'm farther away, I can actually teleport back to her without needing to, you know, worry about having to remark the location. Because that was a problem in the original, for the longest time, marks were only temporary, and, you only could use them once before they got used up. Nowadays, well, being able to use it multiple times and being able to just change it for less mana and just costing a little mana to go back and forth is actually a really good idea. I'm very glad that they made this update. That update, definitely. Helps for Wizard101 playthrough. Really does help. Especially later in later worlds where you're going to find that the teleport stones and stuff are a little bit more spread out. with it being more spread out, then it pays a lot more to just go and grab what you need. Oh my. But there is a good example of why the trap is helpful compared to not having the trap on for that. I think we can get away with this if I don't fizzle. Now, obviously, we don't need to use the teleport to go into the house now. That would be easier just to walk into the door. Either way.
Oh, that was quick. Phew! You smell like sulfur. Now, hand me the magma, and I'll run a quick analysis on it. And done. Ah, looks like the root cause was a banshee's whale curse. Oh, and I recognize these melodic signatures. Bastilla Gravewind. Bastilla was the prima donna of the Fire Globe Theater decades ago. She had a bitter relationship with the Fire Elves, especially fellow actors. During a performance of magic fire music, her elf co-star accidentally summoned actual fire magic, and that was the end of poor Bastilla. I'd heard that she had a thriving underworld theater career, but apparently she's decided to return with a vengeance.
I wonder who could have brought her back.
A banshee's whale curse works like an auditory virus. Rehearsals for that dreadful musical served as the perfect way to infect the masses. Thankfully, this particular whale seems to have no effect on humans. But we need to help the Fire Elves before their little brains melt. To reverse the curse, I'll need a Herkimer stone to record Bastilla's voice onto. Get one from the rotting fodder in Dark Cave.
This is where the mark will come in handy when I need to come back here. Oh yeah, and we also leveled up to level 9, so that's pretty cool. Okay. So all we need to do is go to the main gate. Make our way to Dark Cave. Alright, now let's go get that Herkimer stone. Shouldn't take too long to grab. Okay, there we go. Rotting fodder. Oh, nice fizzle. Okay, good. That helps us a little bit. Go ahead and do that. But I don't know what that was
Take our Herkimer stone. We'll dig up another to record our sickened beats upon.
Okay, there we go. Got it.
Ah, good. This Herkimer stone should work nicely to record Bastilla's wail. I'll override whatever noise the rotting fodder had imbued it with. You'll just need to get Bastilla mad enough to let out a good shriek. Herkimer stones naturally capture the sound waves of the undead. I did a little reconnaissance while you were gone.
Right.
Big surprise,
Yep.
Bastilla is in her old house, the Diva's Tower, down the street. Good luck.
Okay. Oh, we'll go get us a banshee whale then. But but seriously, who comes up with these ideas? I mean, teaching fire elves to sing is kind of, I don't know why that would work. I mean, I guess keep music alive or something. I don't know what the point of it is. Does anybody know what the point of this entire questline is? That video about how about comparing the old quest with the new quest definitely needs to be made. I swear.
At last! I've been eagerly awaiting a review of the performance I gave for the Fire Elves. What? Are you not a fan? Well, Alistar is. None of you wretched living creatures' opinions will matter once the Dark Master's plan is fulfilled. And there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm pretty sure there is something we can do about it, though. She just doesn't realize that she's one of... We're going to... Oh. Okay. Well, go ahead and Snow Serpent her, and then I'll pass, and then I'll Snow Serpent again. Two of one. Okay, so we may need to get our lovely little companion out here to give us an extra boost for some damage. Okay, I don't know what that was all about, but sure. Okay, first, do this, and then we can do this, just in case. Which I think we'll probably need it, so. Or not. Alright, good. Alright, cool. Goodbye, Basilla.
How dare you upstage my comeback performance? It was going so well, too. I laughed. I cried. Oh, it was better than Firecats. Enjoy this day, whelp.
I can use this.
When you bear witness to Malistair's malice.
Oh my goodness, I can use both of these.
Sorry. This entire wretched city will be sorry.
That's beautiful. I got two different lightning bat spells. This is great.
Did you capture Bastilla's whale? Great! What's that? She warned there's still more to Malistair's sinister plan? Wait, Malistair's behind this? Malistair? Drake? The Death Professor? I'd heard he blew himself up with the Death School after his sweet wife, Sylvia, passed. Truth be told, I'm not surprised. There was always a certain darkness about him. Sylvia was too good for that entire Drake family, if you ask me. Nonetheless, we still need to transmute Bastilla's whale into a cure for the fire.
Oh, we do?
Elves. We'll just need a few things before we can get started.
Oh, great.
Unfortunately, the alchemical transmutation will require some equipment that I'm no longer privy to. One student turns himself into a humongo frog, and everyone wants the alchemy professor run out of town. Bartleby forbid Ambrose have my back. Anyhow, I can make do with crafting equipment. Here's a list of items to borrow from Gloria Crendel in Old Town. Just, don't mention my name.
Okay. Won't totally mention that. We need this for Greta Darkkettle. Oh, man. I know. I'm sorry I'm not talking much. It's just... There's really nothing to say about this quest. This entire quest line for Firecat Alley. Unlike Cyclops Lane, I got nothing. I got nothing for that.
Hello, young wizard. How can I help you craft today? You'd like to borrow some crafting items. I suppose that's all right. Let's see your list. One large beaker, one crucible, 5 aludels, and a small athanor. Well, this is your lucky day. I just received a crate of those items. Of course, there are a few other items in the crate as well. Tell Greta she's welcome to them too. Call it an overdue parting gift. What? I can spot Greta's alchemy setup a mile away. Don't... You must be the new student I've heard so much about. I can see by the gleam
I do
in
not
your
care.
eye
That's a
that
side
you-
quest.
How did it go? You got everything on the list? And Gloria says hello? Oh. Let's just get this done. Go set up the alchemy table over there. Ooh, that equipment is nice enough for an amateur like you to perform the transmutation. Go on, just place the Herkimer stone on the crucible. There we are. Now bring me the potion and let me check your work. Wow, A+ work here, young one. Good work. Now for the next part of the plan.
Okay.
The curative intonation potion will
Right.
work similarly to the initial curse, so you'll need to administer it to an influential fire elf. Alacane Swift Arrow is the most famous fire elf actor alive. Once he's cured, just explain to him that it's up to him to pass the cure on to his people. You'll find Alacane in
Okay,
the
so
Fire
here
Globe
is where we're
Theater.
actually
I
going to
think you
change
go
where
on
our
with the
mark is.
curative potion. Now go give Alacane a good thwacking.
Because we don't physically need to go and talk to... We still need to talk to Greta one more time, but to save time, I'm actually going to put our mark back at Private Quinn so we can just teleport back over there. Once we're done with... what's her name? Greta, yeah. So once we're done with Greta, then we can just teleport back to Private Quinn. Like so. Alright, now hit this. Fire Globe Theater back in, and here we are. Back to fight Alacane Swift Arrow. Alrighty. Okay, so we got... Okay, did it actually... Oh! I got Scorpion. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I thought that was a lightning bat, but that's okay. I don't mind. Alright. Fine with me. There we go. See what we got.
Firefrorfiddle, the
My
greatest magicians have something to learn. Firefrorfiddle, Wizard City must burn. Firefrorfiddle.
Oh boy. Like I said, I was hoping I didn't have to hear those words again, but I guess we have to. I'm sorry, everybody. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh well. At this point, it really doesn't matter, but, you know. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to Ice Assist on you, and then hit this. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, man. Alright, that's not ideal, but, well, I guess we're going to have to live with it. Alright. Okay, so we're going to have to change up our strategy a little bit here. We're going to have to heal. We're definitely going to have to heal. I'm not going to be able to survive something. Glad we didn't focus twice there. Alright, we'll go ahead and heal. As Alacane has enough pips, he can deal some damage with those pips. Not too worried now, but either way. There we go. That's good. Okay, now let's go ahead and... we're going to go ahead and do something like this. Go ahead and get a little bit extra damage on here with the Ice Beetle, Frost Beetle and my pet. See how that works. Works very well. Especially if it high rolls. Ooh, nice little nice chunk of damage there. Alright. We can work with that. Oh, it's just a matter of how much health does Alkane have left. He has enough. Ooh, nice. 54. Boss takes more damage than normal. Okay. We can probably set this up. Right. Okay, can I get... There we go, we got it. Okay, so all I need to do is just make sure this doesn't fizzle and we'll be good. Lightning back. Always good to have. Always good to have a TC like this. Because this will do way more damage than our normal spell, and we have a good chance of killing him. We are guaranteed to kill him with this. So there you go. Alright, goodbye, Alkane. There we go. Perfect. That's how you do it. Oh yeah. There we go, he's done.
Lo, the dark resonance hath been driven from my brain. By the hand of this gentle wizard, I am again stark raving sane. How can I ever repay you? You say only I can deliver my people from the grip of this dreadful banshee's curse? But how? I am an actor. We are the opposite of people. The cure and my voice hath entwined? Then accept the role of hero I must, and I shall deliver a performance for the ages to the streets!
Like I said, this quest line has its ups, has its downs, but in all honesty, what is this? Like, I really have no words to explain what was King Zhao thinking when they overhauled this quest line. I don't know. Because the finished product is not what I was expecting and not what I wanted to see.
Well, did you fix this mess? Can I go back to my stories now? Finally! This whole ordeal has made me realize that I don't miss working with students as much as I'd previously thought. No offense. Run along then, dear. And if you would be so kind as to omit my name from your official reporting to the city guard, I'd appreciate it. Ta-ta!
Alrighty, there you go.
Great balls of fire! You're alive! When I didn't hear back from you, I just assumed... Well, I'm glad you weren't fricasseed. Did you find Lizzo? She's safe now? Whew! And a cure for the Fire Elves' madness is being administered as we speak? You're amazing! You should tell Sergeant Muldoon! And feel free to mention how I'm still bravely defending this position. If it comes up. Thanks, Wizard. I couldn't have done it without you.
Alrighty, so there you go. That's Firecat Alley done. Look at that. I'm actually quite pleased with ourselves. We definitely made good time with that. I'm definitely proud of how quickly that ended up. Alright, hello, Sergeant Muldoon. We're all finished here.
Hello again, young wizard. Do the smell of brimstone and burnt hair spell word from Firecat Alley? You helped quell an undead insurrection and cure the fire elf curse? Impressive! We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making headway. Good job on cleaning up those streets. You know, if this whole student of magic thing doesn't work out, you have a bright future as a guard. For now, though, report back to the headmaster and tell him that everything is under control.
Well, that's the end of the 3 streets. It's safe to say that we did great work on them. We finished them all up. And now it's time to do something probably a little bit more intense, as there's probably something else that we must do, or Headmaster Ambrose finally has something more important for us to talk about. But this is where we're going to stop because, well, you know, we finished what we needed to do. We finished off our Cat Alley. And now, next up on the docket, well, we'll just have to wait and see. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave, you know, if you feel so inclined, don't forget, if you wish, to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated because it's the interaction that you guys make with me that makes me want to keep on making these videos and keep it on going for hopefully months and years to come. Either way, I'm glad you guys were able to stick to the end. I'm glad you guys liked the playthrough, and I hope you guys, well, okay, I don't want to go off on a tangent, so we'll leave it at, I'm glad you guys came to watch the video today, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.